Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So back in 2018 there was a case against EA and some other companies because they are using loot boxes, and the premise was simple. So it's right here: offering this type of game to Dutch players without license is prohibited. And here we have loot boxes are similar to gambling games such as slot machines and roulette in terms of design and mechanisms. And I think that's totally true. That's my opinion. That's also the opinion of the Dutch Gaming Authority, and that's also the opinion of the court, and we will see that shortly. So here we have another article from nos.nl. This is Google translated. Here we have the investigation. The Gaming Authority does not mention the names of games that violate the rules. If the games are not updated, the names will be announced. And then the regulator has looked at the most popular games with loot boxes. If the items can be traded, the games are in violation. That applies at least to these popular games: FIFA 18, Dota 2, PUBG, and Rocket League. Behind those games are the companies EA, Valve, PUBG Corporation, and Psyonix. And here we have also the decision of the Court of The Hague. So it's on the 15th of October 2020, published on the 29th of October 2020. So basically just yesterday. So please bear in mind that this is translated, but the gist of it is totally clear. I don't think there is any kind of confusion even within this translated document. The content indication: Article 1, first paragraph, opening words, and under A of the Betting and Gaming Act. Betting and Gaming Act. So yeah, this is about betting and gaming, and they believe that FIFA games are doing this kind of betting and gaming, and it's not legal because it affects children and because it doesn't have a license to do so in the Netherlands at least. Compulsory payment decision and publication of the compulsory payment decision. Plaintiffs offer a game of chance loot box online that is included in a game of skill. FIFA is basically a game of skill, but because of those loot boxes, skill is no longer enough to compete in FIFA. The Gaming Authority KSA has rightly concluded that the definition of games of chance within the meaning of the Betting and Gaming Act has been met. In view of this qualification and in view of prohibition on offering online games of chance without a license, the KSA is authorized to proceed with the enforcement. Correct use has been made of this power. The coercion decision is legal and proportionate. Risk of gambling, addiction, etc. The KSA could reasonably have given the importance of disclosure of the compulsory payment decisions more weight than the interest of the plaintiffs. The appeals are unfounded because, yeah, obviously EA is trying to appeal that decision. They think that they are surprise mechanics and not loot boxes, and the Dutch court says, no, son, that's not what you think. And if we scroll down here, we can see that this is a very lengthy legal document. You know, legal documents can be boring, but there are a lot of details in there. If you want to read the whole document, I will leave the link in the description down below. But you can see here we have EA, FIFA, Foot, FIFA. So this is basically about FIFA. And then you can scroll down here and you will see a lot of details. I don't think it will be very interesting for me to read those details for you, but if you want to, you can read these details. And you can see here some numbers: 5 million euros, 250,000 euros, etc, etc. And here they respond to a question: can the opening of packs be regarded as a game of chance? Long answer short is yes, they can be, and they are. Again, here I have just highlighted the word FIFA because, you know, it should be very stressed that this is basically against FIFA, because EA is the one that stupidly tried to appeal the decision of the Dutch court, and they miserably failed. And here I have highlighted very few things just to give you an idea of what's happening in there. So the fact that this does not yet provide conclusive evidence of causality based on scientific research does not alter the likelihood that there is risk of susceptibility to gambling addiction, especially in children. So EA was trying to have this argument that, you know, our game has opening packs and whatnot, but it has not been proven that this kind of opening packs can lead to something dangerous. To which the court responds here that we don't have to have casualties or to have people who suffered from gambling and their lives ruined in order to prove that gambling is bad. Another thing here I highlighted in FIFA, minors. So please pay attention to that, minors, because we are not speaking about people who are like adults and the game is rated everyone. It's not rated M or whatever. Minors have access to packs. When playing FIFA, they can unintentionally and unprotected come into contact with the game of chance. Experts warn against loot boxes. Individual reports have been received from defendants about loot boxes, including those from plaintiffs about their addictive effects, and media reports from participants have appeared. The respondent rightly included all these signals in the assessment. Expert Gainsbury assertion that there is insufficient evidence that policy to limit loot boxes in games solves or prevents damage. Because this has not been investigated does not mean that the defendant should therefore refrain from enforcement, and there have been media reports from participants. Another thing here, plaintiffs by offering loot boxes in the game FIFA violate work and other providers of comparable games have also been able to adapt their offer within a short time. And this is a response to FIFA and EA trying to tell the court that they don't have enough time to change loot boxes in the games, and you can see here the court tells them no, you have had enough time, but you have been putting those loot boxes in FIFA 18, 19, FIFA 20 and now FIFA 21. So yeah, this idea of them not having enough time to change what is in the game is not valid. And obviously they're not going to change anything unless they are forced by law to change them, at least in one country. So the interim conclusion says, in view of the foregoing, the court is of the opinion that the compulsory payment decision is neither unlawful nor disproportionate. The appeal is unsuccessful. And then here, on the basis of the foregoing, the appeals must be declared unfounded. What more or different has been put forward does not lead to a different opinion. Means like, don't even try anymore. You don't have a case in this. And then the court declares the appeals unfounded. And hopefully this will have an immediate and punitive effect on EA, and hopefully other countries in Europe and elsewhere force EA to remove those loot boxes in hopes of loot boxes totally disappearing from FIFA games and from other games. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more news like this. Leave your comments down below and I will talk to you again soon. Have a good one.